guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Okay, now today's video is very different. I have never done a mukbang video on my channel, and today I said, you know what, I'm going to film myself eating this delicious meal and also give you guys a story time while I am at it. Okay, if it's your first time on my channel and you already like what you see, now will be a perfect time to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe before you go any further. Now the meal for today's mukbang is Eba, Nigerian Eba, which is made with gari. Literally gari and hot water is what makes Eba. So we have Eba here, and I totally love white gari for Eba. I hate yellow gari Eba, like I don't like it. And the soup for today is okra soup. Now this okra soup was made by yours truly, and it has plenty of orishi inside it, from meat to fish to momo, you name it is in there. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me bring it closer for you guys. So this is the rishi okra soup, and then I have my bottle of water, my glass to drink my water, and then I have a can of star radler because I love star radler. And don't judge me. If you judge me, God will judge you. Yes. And then the story time for this video is gonna be literally every Nigerian house help that I have encountered since I was born. Okay, that should be an interesting story time, right? So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. I am starving. Anyway, let me first of all open my star radler. Let's give you guys some ASMR. Woo. Yes. Ever since I was born and throughout my growing up days, we have always had house helps, okay? And that is because my dad was hardly ever around. My dad was always traveling when we were kids. He was working with NTA Sports then, so he was in that country and this country and that country, and my mom was also working a 9 to 5, so obviously we always needed to have help at home growing up. So from a very tender age, we've always had help. Sorry please. I'm going to give you guys a chronological order of the house helps that I have encountered throughout my 30 years on earth, okay? I'm coming. So the very first one was a girl that went by the name Kainebechi. Now Kainebechi was given to my mom and dad. I think she was given to my mom and dad from Asaba, where I am from, by my dad's dad, my grandfather. I was really young. I think by the time Kainebechi came to live with us, I was like 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old, and my mom was pregnant for my brother or something. I can't really remember, but she was like, she came that early. Obviously on my own, I don't have like so much memories of Kainebechi, but the one thing I remember, whenever I asked my mom as I grew older, whatever happened to that girl, and my mom told me that every time she made soup at home, her soup was always getting sour. I couldn't understand why her soup was always getting sour. She will make a big pot of soup, and before you blink, the soup has gotten sour. And she'll want to cry because she's like, I went through all this stress, went to the market, bought ingredients, came back, made soup, and my soup is sour in a matter of a day or two. Like, what's happening? What's going on? And she never really understood why her soup was always getting sour until one fateful day. One fateful day, she walked into the kitchen unexpectedly and met Kainebechi's fingers inside her pot of soup. Like, her fingers were like this inside the soup. She was caught red-handed with her fingers inside the soup. My mom said she almost passed out. One other major thing that she did was that then, those were the days of letters. We didn't have mobile phones then. You couldn't easily send somebody a text message like we can do now. So everything was like letters and all of that. So letters would always come into the house, and Kainebechi would open all the letters and read them before my parents would even see the letters. Like, when they got sick of all her excesses, they sent her back. That is literally bulk of what I know about Kainebechi. Now the second person that came to stay with us, that one came to stay with us right from when my brother was born till when we moved to Abuja in 2000 and in the year 2000. Yeah, a whole 9 years. Her name was Blessing, and her name is Blessing, and for the most part she was good. She was okay. My parents put her in school, so when we were in Lagos, when we were still living in Lagos, She was going to school. By the time we moved to Abuja, she followed us to Abuja. My parents put her in school here as well. So it was right after her secondary school that she left. And I can't really recall now if there was anything weird about her. But the only thing I remember right now was when we were even still living in Lagos. We all slept in the same room. My brother and I were on the same bed, and then she used to sleep on the floor, like on a mattress on the floor. And I always used to remember hearing her murmuring in her sleep. I don't know if she was always murmuring in her sleep or if she knew what she was doing, but she was always talking in her sleep, like she was always talking in her sleep, but she was always talking in her language. Like she was from the southern part of Nigeria. I'm not going to call the tribe, but she was in the southern part of Nigeria. So she was always talking in her language and saying some things like in her sleep. And I'm just like, okay. That's the only weird thing I know I remember about her. The fact that she used to talk when it was time to sleep. She would lie down on her mattress on the floor and she would be talking. I don't know whether she was insulting somebody, whether she was insulting any of us, insulting my mother, insulting anybody. I don't know. But she was always talking, sha. But of course, Blessing stayed a whole 9 years with us. So when she left, it was like reality had hit, because my mom was so used to her and we're new in Abuja and everything. So my mom was only able to get somebody who would be coming and going. Okay, so she got somebody called Mary. Now Mary was not a living help. She was coming and going. So she would come in the morning. She would clean, take care of us, cook if she had to cook, and all of that until my mom got back from work. I think Mary did not even last with us for up to 3 months. I don't think so. Until one fateful day, Mary never showed up to work anymore. The first day, we didn't see Mary. The second day, we didn't see Mary. The third day, we didn't see Mary. It was on the fourth day we realized that all of our best dresses, me and my sister's best dresses, you know, then my dad was always traveling, so most of the things he would buy for us from different countries, summer dresses, things that, in fact, let's call it our best stuff, were gone. Mary had absconded with Mary had absconded with all of our best stuff as kids. That was the end of Mary. We never saw Mary again till today. And I remember very well as a child, that thing pained me a lot because I loved most of the stuff that she stole from us. I loved them. So I was so pained. Like I was so pained that those things were gone and gone forever. The next person that came after Mary was Ruth. Ruth came to live with us. Her name was Ruth. She came to live with us. I can't remember exactly if she did anything wrong or anything, or I think she just woke up one day and said she didn't want to stay anymore or something. I can't really remember. But there really isn't much gist about Ruth right now that I can really remember. I'm not really sure. The next one that came after Ruth was Helen. I loved Helen. Helen was like my sister, my big sister. I loved her so much. She was such a jovial person, always smiling, always happy. I just loved her. I loved her. We all loved her so much. Helen as well was so pretty. She was so beautiful. Black beauty. So, in fact, she was just a really beautiful girl. And we all loved her. We all loved her. I remember very well during this time, I was in boarding school. One beautiful visiting day in boarding school, my parents came to see me. And then, hold on. And usually on visiting days, everybody comes to see me. My mom, my dad, my siblings, Helen, everybody. And then they came without Helen, and I'm like, where is Helen? And my mom was like, we had to take her back to her parents. And I'm like, why? What happened? I literally felt my heart break because I loved that girl so much, you guys. And then my mom says Helen got pregnant for one of the gate men on our streets. And I'm like, oh my god, really? No. This is exactly what happened. In my house, we do morning devotion every morning before my parents go to work. Okay? So even if you are dozing, even if everybody assembles for morning devotion as a family. On this very fateful day, we had all gathered, right? I was in school, so they had all gathered for morning prayers. Usually Helen would stand during prayers. Everybody else would like to say, but she prefers to stand when we're praying. So she stood in her normal corner for the prayers. And then my mom said that when they now got up to share the grace together, Helen passed out. Like, she literally slid on the wall like this and she passed out. Hey, my mom started panicking. They had to go and get water, pour on her, everything. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? By the time she now regained her consciousness, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you okay? And she's fine. She's okay. She's okay. She's fine. The mom said, after a while, she now said her just ask her. Passively, or not because she actually suspected that this was actually what was going on. She just asked her, when last did you see your period? She said she didn't know. She cannot remember. I think my mom, I can't remember right now, but I think my mom now told me that she now took her to the hospital to run a test. And lo and behold, Helen was 5 months pregnant, you guys. Under my parents' nose. Helen was 5 months pregnant. Because she loved to tie wrappers within the house, so she was concealing her belly with that wrapper. My mom never suspected. Nobody ever knew. Helen was 5 months gone. My mom said that she didn't know what to do. And my dad was like, you know, we cannot afford to have this right now in our home. We love her, yes, but we have to take her back to her family. And that was obviously not before my dad had gone to go and find the boy that got her pregnant in the first place. The boy was a gate man on our street, and he goes by the name Marvelous. His name is, or what was Marvelous. I don't know whether he's still alive today. I don't even know. He did a very marvelous work on Helen. Until today, I don't know what became of Helen. I don't know. Probably gave birth to that baby. But that was the story of Helen, okay? After Helen, you guys, our list is very long in my house, so forget. After Helen came Janet. Janet too, beautiful girl, black beauty, slim, everything. Was doing her work well. The time we also fell in love with her. Once we get someone to help around the house and they're doing their work well and they're pleasant and they're everything, we fall in love with you. It was pretty easy for us to fall in love with the helps that came along, you know, every single time. My soup is gone and my Eba is still remaining. Oh, wow. Janet was sweet and everything. I met her and she too would always come to my school on visiting days with my parents to come and see me. And then one day, see, all of them have gist. My mom said that, in fact, from the gist my mom gave to me, I don't think I was around when Janet disappeared. I think I was still in school when she disappeared. My mom came back from work, met our door open, and met my kid sister alone at home. Now, if you know me personally, my kid sister is a special needs child, which is another reason why we always had to have a help at home, because when I was in school, my brother and sister were in school, my mom was at work, my dad was shouting up and down the whole place, and I had a special needs sister in the house. There always had to be somebody with her, okay? My mom came back and found out that Janet had left. Janet had abandoned my kid sister, who was literally just how old, and she left. She didn't leave a letter behind. She didn't tell anybody where she was going. She just packed her stuff and she absconded. She didn't take anything with her, nothing of value or anything like that, but she literally just abandoned my sister in the middle of the day and she took off. Okay, I had to go and quickly get some more soup from the pot. So we never heard from Janet. She just disappeared into thin air. Nobody knew where Janet went to. For months and months and months. Not long after she absconded, we moved from our house, that house we were staying, to another house. And then some weeks later, our gate man in our house called my mom or something to tell her that Janet came to look for us. Apparently, she came back, met our house empty. Of course, we had moved. And she broke down in tears at the gate. Like, she broke down crying at the gate. What we didn't know was that Janet had a 4-year-old son back at home. She never told us anything. We never knew anything about it. Nobody there had our address, our current address, so she couldn't find us. And that was the end of Janet, okay? So after Janet came Comfort. Comfort was another person my parents trained in school. In fact, Comfort did her entire secondary school in my house. And for the most part of her stay, she was a nice person. Very homely. She could cook fire. And she was good at cleaning too. When your helps start disrespecting you all of a sudden, that's what we call see finish in Nigeria. All of a sudden, Comfort to start carrying face up and down. When you know that somebody is tired of staying with you, they start acting up. And that was what happened. For weeks and weeks and weeks, she'd just be acting up, acting up, acting up. One thing, you see one thing, my mom never did. So any of these girls that came to stay with us, from when I was born up till now, is lay a finger on them. My mom never beats anybody. When Comfort started acting up, my mom was like, look, it's not in my house, she's going to be doing this one. She called her on and asked her, what is wrong with you? Nothing. What is wrong with you? You've been acting crazy, you've been... What's your problem? Nothing. Comfort, do you want to go? Do you want to go? She kept quiet for a while. Then after a while, she answered my mom and told her yes, that she wants to go. So I said, okay, fine. Tomorrow, pack your things, I'll take you back to your mom. Mom told me that she was shocked, that Comfort herself was stunned that my mom didn't try to stop her, didn't try to ask her why she wanted to go, didn't, you know, she was just stunned that my mom was just like, okay, you go, if you want to go, you go, that's fine. Some weeks after she left, she called my cousin because she was really close to one of my cousins like that. So my cousin was the one that called me and was gisting me about it. And she was like, you know that this Comfort girl called me and was saying that we shouldn't worry, that she shouldn't worry, that my mom will come back and beg her. Can you imagine? That my mom will come back and beg her. Which mom? My mom? Never. So when I actually told my mom, see what happened though, my cousin called though and said that Comfort said this, that you're going to come back and beg her. Along the line, we quickly found out that she had one boy that was turning her head in our area or something. You know, when girls start receiving attention from boys at young age, they start feeling like they're untouchable, they start feeling like they're on top of the world. I guess started feeling like she had become too important to remain there, you know. So that was what happened with Comfort, and that was how she left. She didn't even stay back to even finish writing her WAEC. My parents were about to pay for her WAEC, her JAMB, everything. She allowed one boy to mess with her head and she started acting up, and she said she wanted to go. So she left. I don't know that she was able to still write her WAEC and all of that, I don't know. Now after Comfort came Priscilla, and Priscilla is still my parents till today. Priscilla has spent over 10 years in my parents' house. My parents sent her to secondary school from JS1. She finished. They now sent her to Polytechnic. So Priscilla right now is a diploma holder. What do they call it? Is it HND or OND? I don't know what they call what they do in polytechnics. And as I speak to you right now, Priscilla is currently working from my parents' house. She's still living with my parents, but she has a job that she goes to every day. And I think I've shown her to you guys in a couple of my vlogs. I've never really like spoken to her in a vlog to you guys, but I've shown her in a couple of my vlogs. She's an amazing human being. In fact, she's my sister, literally. Like, my parents have 4 children, she's the 5th. That's how close we all are. Aside my own personal helps that I've had in my house, I've only had 2 so far in my own house. The one that I told you guys did not come back after Christmas last year, and the one currently with me right now. So that's about it, you guys. Which one among all of these girls, among all of these helps, has the weirdest story? And if you guys enjoyed watching, I think I'm full. Can't even finish my Eba. My soup is gone again. So if you enjoyed watching, do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, and also subscribe if you are not yet subscribed at this point. Okay guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.